Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy MKS here, back here with another video. I've been thinking about this for a few hours, but I don't know if you could tell. I hope you can hear me clearly, by the way. But I'm not sure if I've got a cold. It doesn't feel like a cold. It feels a bit stronger than a cold, to be honest, or a flu, or even COVID. And there's something I wanted to go to on Friday, but my brother said you should isolate because you don't want to make other people ill, which is fair enough, but it's the last one of the year as well. So I'm pretty gutted about that. But I mean, unless I have a miraculous recovery, I have been taking some, what was it? Not paracetamol, but something like that. Sort of relief for cold. I think it's like relief for painkillers and things like that. But I mean, my body does feel a bit achy as well, so I don't know if that's part of it or it's because I'm getting old. So when I woke up, I was like, it took me ages to get out of bed, like till 2 o'clock, and I kept going back to sleep. I'm used to doing that, so I thought maybe it's just me. And then my chest started to feel a bit funny, but I'm already feeling quite better, to be fair. But I don't know if my voice is clear enough. But anyway, I hope people appreciate the effort to try and make these videos. But yeah, I've been trying to get the energy, thinking about it, and trying to get the energy to make these videos. So even before I made this video, I felt very lethargic. But I'd love to know, have your feedback. Like, is my content even any worse than usual, or is it always this bad? But I don't know. As ever, I'd love to have a mark or rating or score of 100 out of 100. So out of 100, that is. So it could be a percentage. So if you think my video sucks, then you can let me know if you want, either on Facebook or YouTube. I went to a coffee morning yesterday and I didn't feel too bad. And also, last night I'm sure I didn't feel too bad. Probably felt a little bit tired, but I put that down to you. I don't think I felt any more tired than usual. But anyway, yeah. So today I didn't even get to play with the cats or anything like that, which I normally like to do. They make me laugh. But I've been isolating pretty much in this room, except for to go and make my usual cups of tea, which I always do. But anyway, these are my goals and dreams, and sticking to the theme of like my shopping list for Christmas, but in this case for YouTube and general life goals. Anyway, I'll try and stop waffling, and again, I hope people will appreciate the effort I put into this with like very largely and finding it difficult to. I think I did have like croissants, a couple of croissants in the morning to give me energy, because I think it's important to eat. And my family was saying as well, it's important to eat, and also toast, 4 slices of toast. So that's about all I've eaten today, but mainly having a liquid diet. But hopefully by tomorrow or Thursday it'll be better, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that covers everything for the intro. So here goes. So number 1, a lot of these are probably pipe dreams, and I talk about my mad dreams and as it's coming up to Christmas. By the way, a lot of people say on that note, a lot of bad things happen on Christmas. Like some people even dislike or even hate Christmas. A lot of people say it's pagan and things like that. I hope it'll be a lot more positive than people think, and the negatives will turn to positives or whatever. I hope I'm better. I'm sure I'll be better hopefully by Thursday or Friday if I'm positive. Some people might believe the power of positive thinking, the positive mind. I might even be better by tomorrow, because I was a lot worse off earlier, and then I took some tablets, and I've got to be careful with my hypertension as well, taking certain tablets. But it says consult the doctor before you take these if you have hypertension. But anyway, I took a risk, so hopefully that'll make me a lot better anyway. But anyway, so number 1, I say I hope I'll get better. That's one goal. But also one dream, one shopping list thing. I'd love to make a deal with YouTube that I've thought about for a while, or about even before I made YouTube, which was about 3 or 4 years ago. I was hoping to monetize it by now, but certainly by my 40th birthday, I thought that would be pretty cool if I made enough money to become more independent as possible, at least financially. Maybe even get my own house and things like that, especially as I turned 40 last year on August the 29th. But what was I going to say? Sorry. I'd love to have a deal or various deals with YouTube. I'm not sure if they would agree, but I thought, what if for each time someone clicked on my video, or one of my videos, even if it was by mistake, maybe Facebook could do something similar, maybe they could see which one could offer a better deal for content creators. That might be a good business model for them and for the content creators as well. For instance, one thing I was thinking is like, what if people got a guarantee of the minimum wage for making content on Facebook or YouTube. That would probably push pretty much everyone to want to go on there because to make our own content, because it would mean you'd have a guaranteed salary. Maybe I'm being naive again because, as I often say, because you could argue that it would be a lot of money for them to give away, but they'd have so many people. Pretty much everyone, I'm sure, or whoever could afford to do so would be on YouTube. Probably, but I'd love to know what you think about that. Am I being naive? So that's one deal I thought of. Another one, as I say, is each time someone clicks on my video, even if it's by mistake, like just for clicking on it, even for a second, I'd love to get at least 1p. Obviously, the more, if they could give me even more, it'd be even better. But I thought at least like 1p. And each time someone watches the whole video, it could be like 10p or something like 5 or even 10p. And each time someone watched a full advert, if I got to advertise on my channel, it could be like £1 or maybe even more. Again, the more the merrier, the more money I would get. Number two, probably could have said this in point number one, but I didn't quite plan. I think my brain's not really working as well. I think as well due to possible COVID or whatever. My brain seems to be asleep. Not that it's much, not that it's that great normally anyway. But as you can probably tell, you've seen by the videos. But in fact, I've lost my train of thought again. Sorry. God, I hope my voice is not going. Some people might prefer it that way, but anyway. So point number two. I wanted, I suppose I'll briefly touch on this in point number one, but I wanted to monetize my channel, even like within a year probably, or as soon as possible. So I suppose about not creating content, I don't think you can blame the market. It's my own fault for not improving content and getting people to watch my videos by making it better. So I'm hoping to improve on it and learn as we go along. But I was hoping to monetize so I could earn a living and do it as a career. Number three, there's only one other career I would probably want to do, but I'm probably not going to mention it here. But if I was free, as I would see it. Anyway, moving on. I think some people probably won't be able to work that out. Can't believe I admitted to that again. But anyway, number four, the more the merrier. I hope that I get as many subscribers as possible. If I could, I'd love to get like 1 billion subscribers if I'm really dreaming. But I welcome as many subscribers and viewers and sharers of the videos and things like that as possible. Maybe I could do like sub for sub, like for like, and things like, even like, say, religious folk, spiritual or religious folk. So I often talk about that 1, 2, or 1 or share or like for like. I'd love to put that into action as soon as possible. Possibly a lot of these could be plans for 2024, like a new year, obviously, and that kind of thing. But so if they support my content, I could share things like scriptures, lyrics, business cards, flyers, websites, all sorts of things like that. Number five, I hope to continue to work on my content and improve it, as I say, and also think about my goals, think about them more clearly. Hopefully I'll be better as soon as possible, health-wise, and to make as much content as possible, including like writing and things like that. Number six, I've recently been talking about my shopping list and goals and dreams for Italian football teams. So I'd love for them to get the wealthiest possible owners and co-owners and shareholders, equity holders, sponsors, and all that kind of thing. And to be able to buy the best possible players and bring the best possible players, coaches, coaching staff, managers, scouts, and whatever else can transform Italian football to be as successful as possible and hopefully win trophies. I was hoping that Italian team, I wish Italian teams, the best possible, Mediterranean teams generally, or even Latin teams generally, or even Mediterranean teams generally, especially Italian ones, I wish them the best possible success. I hope that as many of them as possible win the Conference League, Europa League, Champions League, Super Cup, and World Club Cup as soon as possible, and hopefully overtake the EPL, English Premier League, and La Liga in Spain as the most successful league. Hopefully in the world as well, and the national team as well. Hope they'll be able to develop football pitches and things like that, and like politicians and councillors and people across Italy and people from the diaspora and that kind of thing. And neurodiverse people and migrants will be welcomed as well to contribute. So all possible citizens in Italy and also those from the diaspora and Italian football family. And also on that note, they could perhaps buy from companies that invest in and so-called sponsor, or just basically put money into Italian football, either through shares, shareholding, sponsorship, or whatever other means. And for each company, for each pound they donate, pound sterling they donate to an Italian team, I could share information, like I say, 1-2 for one, and share like for like. But I think I've covered that point enough detail for this video, and I hope to cover that in more details in the future. 7, similar for Celtic. I was thinking like the song. I was thinking All I Want for Christmas, and talking about what Celtic could want for Christmas, like what Celtic fans' dreams would be for Christmas, like what Celtic fans want for Christmas for the team. Some of it might be to sack the board, some of it might be to get rid of the manager, some of it might be to offload some players, it could be to get a goalkeeper, defenders, midfielders, and whatnot, whichever players that the fans want to see signed, and also who they want to be involved in the club and who they want to get rid of from the club, and vice versa. How long you think Brendan Rodgers should be given, and things like that. I think maybe at least till Christmas, but if he doesn't improve, maybe get a new manager by the new year. So give him at least Christmas for goodwill. But if he doesn't get good results, maybe get rid of any player who doesn't perform, answer a call the manager and possibly some of the board if the signings haven't been good enough. And there should probably be caps on their bonuses, until they win trophies, until they win at least a trophy. And another thing I thought of is, I suppose this could be for point number 6 and point number 7 for Italian teams and for Celtic teams, and the national team and for Celtic FC as well, which could be the 12 days of Christmas. And they could say on the first day of Christmas, Celtic could give to us a new defender or a new goalkeeper. Second day, a new left back, and so on and so forth. So whichever players they want to see got rid of, and how many they want to see in the club, and even in positions where the players, sorry for those who are not into football, soccer or whatever you call it, but even those who are playing well, even their positions, people might say surely their positions won't be under threat, but maybe even have some extra players, so then give them competition, and also in case they get injured or sold on, we have players to cover, so not just 11 great players, but hopefully squad players as well. Number 8, on that note, a partnership between Italian football and Celtic. I hope to develop that over Christmas or by 2020 or in 2024, if not before then. Number 9, again, I hope to work on my writings and find ways to express myself and get my thoughts onto paper, and also improve my videos, like be able to get to the point more quickly. And number 10, I hope to support young people. I hope that people will give to charities and things like that. I was thinking of trying to do, as I normally do, parts 1, 2, 3, and 4 tonight, but I think possibly, again, my cold or flu or even COVID or whatever it is making me more tired, so I might try and finish off tomorrow. And also, I got ill quite a few times, so I think it might be because, maybe it's because I'm getting older a bit, like I'm middle-aged now, and also it might be because of my diet. I think I might have mentioned that earlier, but anyway, I'm going to try and stop waffling, and I wish you a good night. Peace and love.